met him in a lab at the NIH where they study all kinds of nasty viruses like Ebola. Ebola, Ebola. I walked up to Fauci for some medical views. He said that the next thing that will hit the news will be Corona. Something called Corona. Corona, Corona. If we compared our brains to wine or cheese, he'd be a fine Merlot or a fancy brie. I'm Gorgonzola, a rotten Gorgonzola. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can understand how we can't get his knowledge out all over this land. How to control Corona, Corona. Well, we talked pandemic all through the night, and his science knowledge gave such a bad fright. Fauci smiled and said, just flatten the curve. We can do it if we listen and serve. Well, I'm not the world's biggest optimist, but this sounded kinda hopeful once I got the gist about Corona. Controlling Corona. Corona, Corona. Corona. Controlling Corona. Controlling Corona. He stood there instead as Trump said some words, and Fauci looked down, closed his eyes and shook his head. That he spoke the truth to our TVs. That's the doc in whom I take stock. I always want to hear Fauci talk about Corona. Controlling Corona. Trump will be Trump and just make stuff up. He's a mixed up muddle dude who pulls facts out of his hole. Right out of his hole. Well, the first case struck a couple months before, but nobody listened to the medical corps. Fauci smiled and took the podium, said, here's the scoop and we should listen to him. He literally wrote the book of medicine. No, I mean it, guys. We call it Harrison's. Doctors know. Fauci knows Corona. He totally knows Corona. Corona. I'm still rhyming Corona. Better than rhyming Fauci. Wash your hands, people.